Hello, friends. Where does our help come from? Our help is in the name of the Lord who made the heavens and the earth. Our help is in Jesus Christ, who is the same yesterday, today, and forever. I've been thinking about the ninth commandment lately, and I'd like to talk a little bit with you about that commandment. And the ninth commandment, as I'm sure you remember, is do not give false testimony against your neighbor. And what I want you to notice is that that commandment is not simply warning us against lying. That commandment is recognizing that the worst thing about lying, that the reason that lying is so awful for God, is it destroys the community that he is trying to build. The Lord is trying to build shalom, connection between people, and lying destroys that connection. False testimony, that's a courtroom setting. And that commandment recognizes that if in a courtroom setting, people just come in and give false testimony, say whatever they need to say in order to win the case, if winning becomes more important than truth, then justice is gone, community is gone, everything falls to pieces. If people are willing to give false testimony in a courtroom or in the court of public opinion, then you won't get justice, you won't get truth. What will happen is that it's just a competition to see who's the best liar, or who has the most money to influence people, or who has the most soldiers, who has the most swords, who has the most guns. Without truth, without trust, community falls to pieces, and it's just a power play. I don't think I'm saying anything that you haven't heard a million times when I say that one of the things that we've all seen in the last couple of years is a degradation of truth. People these days seem to be saying whatever they need to say in order to win. That happens every single day all around us. People on both sides of all kinds of issues do this. And after this election, and even after this pandemic, and after this sort of explosion of untruths, one of the great challenges we face as a society and as a church is rebuilding trust, is restoring truth, is being able to trust the things we say to each other so that when we trust each other, we can live in community and we can do justice and do the things that we're called to do as Christians. How do we do that? Well, one of the obvious ways, and I'm not the first one to say it, is just be really, really careful with the truth. Love the truth. Before you say something, before you give an opinion, especially before you put it out on social media, double check it, triple check it, quadruple check it to make sure that what you're saying is true witness and not false witness. And then on the positive side, I think that we're called to be people who love the truth, who pursue the truth. So when you talk about your neighbor, don't just refrain from saying false things about her. Pursue knowing more about her. Pursue knowing more true things about her. Desire to know her deeply, personally. Especially the people in your community who are different than you or maybe have different opinions. I think the ninth commandment calls us to know them deeply, to know their stories, to know their loves, to know the things that they fear, to know the things that they pursue. Understand who they are so that you can speak deep truth about them. Because when we know each other deeply and when we love each other deeply, and that's really what it means to love each other, is to want to know that person in a healing way. When we love each other deeply, then we have rich community. Then we have trust. I'm hoping that this community, as we go forward in this world where truth is scarce, can become a community where we want to know each other deeply so that we can trust each other deeply, so that we can speak the truth about one another and the world. And that's not just Peter Jonker. That's the Catechism. Let me read to you just a little bit about how the Catechism interprets the ninth commandment. Do not give false testimony against my neighbor means I should love the truth, speak it candidly, and openly acknowledge it. And I should do what I can to guard and advance my neighbor's good name. So friends, may the peace of Christ go with you wherever you may be. May he guide you through the wilderness and keep you through the storm. May he fill you with thanksgiving at the wonders he has shown you, and may he bring you home rejoicing face to face again once more. Amen.